everyone. Super evening. Welcome to this very special call. This is the graduation ceremony, which is designed to, uh, highlight all the action takers who have successfully been able to complete their foundation in our hackathons. So, learning an instrument is it's a journey. A lot of learners, they start off with this journey. Uh, uh, then they discover what does it actually take to learn this instrument, and then there are many ups and downs that one has to go through when you submit the videos, when you submit the recordings, and then you actually discover what does the learning process feels like. For many of you it may be the first time, for many of you it may be that you've done in the past, then life happened, then discontinued, then you restarted, and it could be different learners from different age group. And the biggest joy for me is that I get to see learners many times who have never played flute before, and they discover this instrument through a system of Flute Gandharvas. So this session is mainly to take a pause and congratulate all the finishers, because while the journey is always, it's a lifelong journey, but it's always good to recognize that all the effort that the finishers have taken, and to understand that what has been that journey so far in a nutshell, so that if some of you who are currently playing and you are going through your highs and lows, then you get some inspiration, and also we recognize the minds who have been able to complete that. So first of all, congratulate all the finishers. So this in this particular batch, I'll be calling out uh, all the finishers who've completed in the month of February. So we have got more than 250 finishers in the community. But for this particular session, who have just completed in the last 1 month or so, is whom I'll be calling out, so that we can facilitate all of them, and we can meet them. So this currently, as of today, we have about 36 finishers who have sent out an invite. Let's see who all are there. What I'm going to do next is that I'm going to be spotlighting every finisher who's there in the room right now, and I'll be calling out to them, and want to know quickly about where are you from, how has been this journey for you so far that you've completed till now, and what changes have you seen in your respective life after you've taken up the instrument. What different, because whatever time that you were doing, you could have done something else in that before you joined the flute, but how that has changed after you came in. Okay, so let me get started, and let me start, rather than me calling out the name and checking out. I would request the panelists to raise the hand who would like to go first, and then I'll spotlight you. So okay, so let's start with Krishna Murthy Puranik ji. Okay, congratulations, Krishna Murthy ji, for being the finisher, and welcome to this space of Flute Gandharvas.
Thank you, sir. Am I audible? 1 minute, sir.
Yes, you are audible.
Sir, the journey is amazing. What can I say? Because actually the other day I was mentioning, accidentally I came across your video. Always I had the passion towards this flute. It is very close to my heart. Some instrument I wanted to learn, but flute is very close to my heart. After my retirement now, I decided to go for this one. And just I came across your this one video, and really I am lucky to have come across that video. With no second thought, immediately I joined, and it was so impressive, sir, so impressive. It is not just a prize, the way you have structured this format, because my daughter is also a doctor. Always she used to tell one thing, sir, doctor shopping, likewise guru shopping. Immediately I stopped at your this one, and with no second thought I joined. So one of the beauty of this one is from 8 years to 80 years of age group, this one participant members are there. And another beauty of this one is so we can learn from others videos. What we can learn, and what we have to unlearn, both we can this one. So many a times I also used to do the same mistakes. By seeing this video and all, no, I have corrected myself, and it is very joyful every day. And morning itself I I'm thinking of flute, flute, flute. That's all, sir. Really, and the stay starts with pleasant mood and absolutely. And another beauty of this one is that say in our this one student life or professional life, we might have faced many exams, interviews, and all. But this is a kind of this one, and to achieve that FFC and all, the time limit, the tension. So that what happens, sir, one fun thing is, say I alone, I used to play, everything is fine. Once that camera, almost in the end, no, I used to fail. Again, I had to restart.
Yeah.
These are all the things that you have made this one beautifully structured, very beautifully structured. And I failed to this one if I don't mention my mentor, Mr. Sujit Nair. He is very helpful and very cool person, sir. Very positive. And always he used to push us. No negative thoughts. You are almost there. You are almost there. This is the thing that he used to tell us, and we achieved it. And really amazing experience, sir. And your this one, the way of teaching, the kind of examples you quote, it will straight away goes to our this one, sir. I am very, very thankful to you. And once you have this one called for this diamond membership, no, again with no second thought, in one shot I paid, and I am very, very happy, sir. Very happy with your way of teaching, everything, everything. Thank you very much, sir.
No, Krishna, I think you made the most of this, because I think you attend the mentor sessions,
Yes, sir, yes,
the
sir,
practice sessions,
yes, sir.
everything. So you made the most of the structure, and if you follow the process, you get the result. And I think
Yes,
you are a classic example of that. And you never learned flute before this joined this
sir,
community?
no, absolutely no. Absolutely no.
No, fantastic. And you completed this in one hackathon.
Yes, sir. One hackathon, and February, and I was very happy because within 2 hours I got my FFC after submission. Within 2 hours I got my FFC. I was so happy. I told you, sir, in my professional life or student, I never experienced this kind of thrill.
No, amazing. Thank you so much, Krishna ji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
This is just the beginning. Everyone, please type
Yes, sir.
MPTY Krishna ji. And let's congratulate him. I want all the participants and the panelists to type MPTY Krishna ji for being here. And please encourage every single finisher. Thank you so much, Krishna ji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. More power to you. Okay, so that's amazing to know the story of Krishna ji. Okay, and it's always fun because, for me, this is the real result. All the effort, all the people, ultimately for us, this is the real result, who's actually completing that mark of foundation finisher, because that really shows that how you are getting the result, because our result is your result. How you are taking action, that's where our result is. Yeah, so let me get Narayan Sitolaji. Narayan ji. Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Congratulations. I think you submitted twice to complete the finishers. So tell me what happened between the first and the second.
First, actually, my mentor was not, I didn't get it for the mentors. So from my side only, I have done, and I have just done it. So second time, Sujit sir suggested me many times, he guided me. So a little bit also he used to catch me. Here there is a problem.
Yes.
So according to the guidance of Sujit sir, so I got it, sir.
Yeah, I think the first time I told you about the grip, that the grip is not correct.
Yes, sir.
Right, and that grip is what you have to correct it. So
actually what happened, sir?
आप बजा रहे हो? आपका मुझे बताओ, before you joined, आपने पहले सीखा था फ्लूट?
मैं सीखा था, ऐसे में कुछ बजाता था, लेकिन ये मीन गमा के बारे में हमको पता नहीं था। ऐसे राग वगैरह मैं पहले से भी सुन चुका हूँ, भोपाली पहले भी बजाया था मैंने, लेकिन भोकल सुन के। लेकिन इसमें क्या आता है, प्रॉब्लम मेरा ये हो गया कि भोपाली जैसे फास्ट हमने सीखा कि मेरा धा फिंगर कभी चढ़ता नहीं है, इसे ही रहता ही रह गया, मतलब इसे ही। अभी कोई भी गाना में बजाता हूँ तो ये ऐसे ही रहता है, ऊपर किया तो बीच में।
सो मैं इसी के लिए आपको मैंने कहा था कि जब भी आप बजा रहे थे, आई क्लियरली रिमेम्बर दैट हमेशा आप सा बजाने के टाइम पे यू यूज्ड टू कीप इट लाइक दिस।
यस सर।
सो ये हमें निकालना है। जब तक हम ये निकालेंगे नहीं, दैट्स व्हाई द ग्रिप, यू आर प्लेइंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल फर्स्ट टाइम, इवन फर्स्ट टाइम यू आर प्लेइंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, बट द ग्रिप दैट यू आर प्लेइंग,
यस सर,
दैट यू कैन नॉट put it on the dha or the pa when you're playing that. That's why I asked you to reshoot and reapply, because the fingering is very important. And even now, I think somewhere you are keeping it in between, but mostly you come out of that. So when you're playing sa re, never keep any of the fingers for these two swaras on the fingers. Otherwise, wo swar ko change kar deta hai. And you worked on that. So that is consciously you worked on that.
Yes, sir.
So what is the change did you see from जो आपने पहले सीखा था और ये सिस्टम में सीखने के बाद what changed in your playing?
अब क्या हो गया सर, पहले मैं सीख रहा था, अभी तो थोड़ा सिस्टमैटिक हो गया सर, सिस्टमाइज हो गया, और खुद सुन के, खुद देख के कि मैं कहाँ गलत कर रहा हूँ, क्या कर रहा हूँ, जिस तरीके से गाइडेंस मिल रहा है उस तरीके से। तो मतलब ये सिर्फ सुनने का और बजाने का बात नहीं है, ये कि इंटरनली हमको ये चीज़ को, कॉन्सेप्ट को बिठाना है, वो समझ लेना चाहिए। समझने के बाद हम जैसे उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे, उसमें टाइम देंगे, तभी हम इस पे फोकस करेंगे, कि तभी ये हो पाएगा। कि कोई हम ड्रम बजा रहा है डिक डक, ये थोड़ा मुश्किल है इसमें। देखने में तो छोटा बांस है, बस होल को ही मेकअप करना है, लेकिन ये बात अलग है सर।
और आप कहाँ से हैं? Where are you from?
आई एम फ्रॉम असम सर।
You're from Assam. Nice, nice,
यस।
nice. So fantastic, Narayanji. I think you've completed with lot, and you've been playing very, very beautifully the way you've been playing that. So congratulations for completing the finishers and applying
थैंक यू
again.
सर।
Because many times when I give it back in any complete, a lot of people don't apply back. But you took it positively, you reworked on the whole thing, and you resubmitted it. So really appreciate that effort and that जो है आपके चाह की नहीं मैं करूंगा, वापस करूंगा और वो I will complete that level successfully. That is really, really important. So thank you so much for completing that, Naranji, and
थैंक यू
all
सर।
the best. Yeah, thank you so
यस।
much. Thank you so much. Thank you
थैंक्स।
so much. Everyone, please type MPTY Naranji. See, sometimes when you submit it one time, it doesn't. I may not pass through, and but it takes that consistent work. Sometimes you have to do it again and again, and I think many of you would have realized that record करने जाते हैं तो लास्ट मोमेंट पे गड़बड़ हो जाएगी या तो फिर ज्यादा नर्वसनेस हो जाएगी, एंड इस चक्कर में यू मे नीड टू प्रैक्टिस अगेन एंड अगेन, राइट? बट इन दैट प्रोसेस व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट बिकॉज यू आर प्रैक्टिसिंग अगेन एंड अगेन, योर फिंगर्स एक्चुअली बिकम्स बेटर एंड बेटर. सो आपका वैसे तो बच जाता है, रिकॉर्डिंग में नहीं बजेगा, बट एज यू डू इट, इट विल ओनली इंप्रूव योर फिंगर्स बेटर एंड बेटर, एंड इट विल फर्दर इंप्रूव योर क्वालिटी. या लेट मी गो टू द रोहित रंजन जी. रोहित जी, प्लीज unmute yourself और मुझे बताइए आप कहाँ से,
Good evening,
where are you
sir.
from?
Good evening, sir. Good evening. I am from Patna, Bihar. Currently, I am living in Jaipur, as it is my workplace. So, this was my very first experience of learning a music instrument, and so I took flute as my first music instrument. So it was a really very peaceful journey, and also a very experiencing one. And all the mentors, be Sujit Nair sir, be it Aditya Kejriwal sir, be it Kalaivani ma'am, they were very much supportive, and they used to give positive feedback in order to improve anything which was lacking. So yeah, it was a very peaceful journey and very experiencing.
So since you never played flute before or any instrument before,
No, sir. No, sir.
after
This was very much for my first attempt for the music, learning towards music. So I'm
so
pretty much very much new.
do you see any changes in your general life after you picked up instrument?
Yes, the personal feel is that my patience level has increased. In order to play flute, you have to be very patient.
Yeah.
So sometimes swaras are coming, sometimes swaras are not coming. One day you are able to play sa, another day you are not able to play sa. All those the beginner level problems that we face, it will take a toll on you. It will test your patience up to the extreme. Like ये क्यों नहीं हो रहा, कल बज रहा था, आज नहीं बज रहा है. It happened with I faced it very much with the second composition of Bhopali. First day it was there, second day it was not there. Sometimes stroking was a problem, sometimes syncing with the tal was a problem. So every day was a new challenge. It was not like the previous day you played well, the next day you will be able to play well. It is nothing like that. Every day is a new day, every day is a new challenge. Every day you have to implement something new. Every day you have to again go back to your own videos. Like I used to refer your videos in order to see where I'm making the mistake. Make the video, submit it to Sujit sir. He will give the feedback. So it was a loop of improvement. So yeah, so it was a very learning experience.
So,
I would
based on your
say.
experience, if you were to give one tip to the people who are currently going through the journey, what would you suggest?
Practice long notes. Practice long notes because if you are able to play the long notes well, then only it will make your journey more smooth. Without long notes, you won't be able to do it. I am firstly when our classes were going on, you said like you have to practice long notes. I took it for half an hour practicing long notes. So I just did it like, no, I will first practice long notes unless and until I get a grip on these long notes. I'm not, unless and until I'm not able to control my breath, unless and until that flatness of like consistently I'm getting the sound of the swaras, I will not leave. First, get the long notes correct, then you move forward. Then after that, you can play anything. You can play Alankar, you can play Bhopali, you can play compositions, but long notes is very much important. Don't leave that. Long notes is almost like, say, Brahmastra or anything you want to say.
Yeah.
Long notes, don't skip long notes. Don't skip long notes when you are a beginner.
And you've been
It
playing
would,
so much, so I'm sure
yeah.
आपका breathing capacity would have also increased with your long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That all thanks to long notes. All I can say that, sir.
Super, super. Thank you so much, Rohit, and more power to
Thank
you. And congratulations once
you,
again
sir.
for completing this
Thank you.
milestone.
Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everyone, please tap MPTY Rohit for completing this. Okay, let's get Sanjay. Sanjay ji. Sanjay ji, please unmute yourself, Sanjay ji. Yes.
Hi, good evening. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Again, we
Yeah.
back and forth in our submissions.
Yeah. In fact, my special thanks to Vani because she was the one. I missed one of the videos, Bhupali 2. Then I inquired with her, ki, can I get the video? Because I deleted somehow. So she said, you know it very well. You can play it again and submit it. And I think that was the kick because I got another 4 got approved in the beginning and I saved them. Then what I thought that I will play all the 6 again and I got approved all of them and submitted. Just to tell you, I'm from Mumbai only and I'm working with Standard Chartered Bank as a director. And this was a very tough challenge for me to take out those 1.5 hours every Monday and Wednesday with the Mumbai traffic coming from office. Sometimes, in fact, I remember I was in the car in the parking area and entire 1.5 hour I was listening to you there. And till February beginning, I was bit skeptical whether I will be able to do it or not because there was a lot of hissing sound I was getting. And initially I thought that we have to submit it by 20th of February. So somewhere I was about to lose. But the next session that you conducted, and you said that, okay, we have time up to 1st March, you can submit. And you said that you practice. I think those holidays, 2 days that have come in between February, really kicked me like anything. And my confidence, which was going down, has again started coming back. Because I was not the one who was attending all the other than Monday and Wednesday classes because it's very tough, difficult for me. But I think those practice sessions and your lectures were very, very important. The way you have been technically taking us through, if I this is in fact I would say that if I have observed it very closely, minutely, if you follow that, I think the journey becomes smoother. But what happens that in the beginning, when we start, we are all very casual in the thing. And that's where I think I also went down. And again, with your lecture, again, I came back. I think thanks to you. And it was fantastic. But it's not that easy, to be very clear, Harshi.
Yeah.
It's not an easy journey. You have to practice, and have to practice. Nothing can come overnight, or just because I know that I played something 8 days back, can I play it today without practice? I think no.
Yes.
We all have to start with the long notes, and typically, in fact, we have to give more time on the long notes, and then only we'll be able to play proper tunes.
Yes.
And practice, I think, is and one of the videos, in fact, when I was seeing on the Hum Honge Kamyab, initially I thought I could do it because initially when you taught us, I was able to do on the straight flute. But when I started practicing on the side flute, it really was not coming through. So then I watched your video 4 times, 5 times, 10 times, 11 times. Then I could actually understand where you are giving a small space, where you are giving a continuation. And I think that's how it helped me in covering it up. And it has been very encouraging and motivating. And I think whatever the time constraints are, we have to find out time
Yes.
and do such things, because these are the things which will take you away from your daily stress, daily work, and that's your 1.5 or 2 hours. And I'm damn sure over a longer period of time in the life, this is going to help me a lot.
Yeah.
And I have never played any music in my life. Maybe childhood कुछ तो तबला विबला सीखने भेजे थे घर से, but I could not learn it. But this was the first time, and flute तो पहली बार ही हमने पकड़ी थी. So I think Harshi, all credit goes to you and your team members. Your team members have been so excellent. In fact, Sharina caught me in one of the Bhopali too, where she explained to me ki my dha re sa after the first line was going into, I was picking up the higher one. She said, no, you see the dha is a lower one. Okay, so that actually has gave me more focus. Now, whenever I see the notes, I
Yeah.
concentrate more first to understand, then as you said, sing with the rhythm,
Yes.
and then I practice on the flute. I think that helps me a lot, Archie.
Yeah. No, I think despite, so first of all, I think I completely understand, and having worked in corporate world, believe me, I understand how difficult it is to manage, and especially if you're in Mumbai or Bangalore or Delhi, where you're traveling for your job and you are managing this on a weekday, it's not easy. So first of all, I completely, understand the discipline that it takes to learn this, and that you've showed. So first of all, congratulations,
Thank
parking
you. Thank you.
practice सेशन अटेंड करना. और मुंबई में, आई थिंक मुंबई में रहने वालों का ये अगर कुछ करना है तो वही टाइम पे करना है. That is the time, and that is what I think I can resonate being a Mumbaiite and having lived in Mumbai completely. So that, and you have stayed on course despite the struggles and the challenges.
Yeah.
So I think,
Yes.
so what made you, despite all this, what made you continue? It's very curious to know what is that reason that made you continue or consistently to learn or pushed you?
Oh, Harshi, I have been a cricket player. I played cricket to the good levels. Had I not been into banking, I would have been into playing cricket only. So that killing instinct to understand there could be pitches, which could be tough. You won't be able to play well. There could be bowlers attacking you. There could be downside and all that. But we always observe that if you stay on the wicket, runs will come. I think that mantra I always followed in my corporate life as well as here also. I said I have to stay, come what may. I have to ensure that I attend the class. One of the days when I was not in Mumbai, I was at Hyderabad for Brian Adams' show. Night while coming, I was at the airport. So that 2 hours I spent on listening to that day's course that you said, because I didn't want to miss anything कि बाद में करेंगे. I said नहीं, आज का था, I missed it, I will do it like. And I think staying on it will pass you through that storm, and then you will start getting the good signs and good confidence.
Yes.
And simultaneously practicing and listening to more what the seniors or the experts are telling you.
Yeah.
And I think your lectures and your people's advice have put me on course. And I think that sailed through me. That sailed through me in spite of all this.
So Sharina ji was your mentor, and she.
Sharina was my mentor, but I never attended any of the mentor classes, Harshi, because Saturday, Sunday I had to give it to the family, and sometimes, most of the times, I was traveling. In fact, so that actually has troubled me. But whenever I used to submit, I used to get a very good guidance from the people, all of them. Sharina, Vani, I think Vivek Patil ji, I think Divekar ji, all these people, Rasai Shah, I could remember this name, but there are a lot
Yes.
many.
Yeah.
And they used to particularly point out properly ki this is where you are going wrong. And I think that type of examination is very important, because this is not some exam that we are passing and taking a certificate. This
Correct.
is about we learning ourselves.
Yes.
So our every brick has to be very properly concretized, and I think that's your team is doing. Hats off to you and your members, and I'm very happy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I could do it.
And hats off to your spirit, because I get it, what it takes. So congratulations, Sanjay ji.
Thank you, Harvi. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inspiring. Everyone, please have MPD by Sanjay ji. There is because in this journey, it's a game of techniques, and it's also the mind, because the mind plays a bigger role in staying on course and practicing and continuing the way you do that. Okay, let's go to Ivaru, Dr. Ivaru. Dr. Ivaru, please unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Congratulations, doctor, for completing the foundation finally.
Thank you, sir. The second time I think I completed, sir.
Sorry?
I am Dr. Srikanth.
Yes.
I am from Andhra Pradesh, Tenali, and I joined on August 15th this Independence Day, during that Independence Day, and I have to take much time to complete. I think in February 8th I have completed this FFC.
Yeah.
And Nalinji was so cooperative, and he used to record videos for me and post in the group. I used to attend the Sunday classes, and due to my schedule, I couldn't attend your classes directly.
Yeah.
So I used to see the recordings, and I got everything clarified by Nalinji. Especially, I had this one problem in high octaves, low octaves, and medium octaves. And he used to record videos for me, and he used to post in the group. I was very happy that he mentored me a lot, and I should be very thankful. And how did it change my way of life is, I start in the 8 a.m. in the morning, and I go back only in the night 9 p.m. So whatever time I got before sleep, I used to practice this flute. And this first time I'm learning music, and my children and my wife, everybody are this Carnatic. She is a Veena player, my Carnatic music, and my children learned vocal music. So I used to get a little bit jealous because of. So I used to learn. So as I started that, I used to learn some. I wanted to learn some music, and I saw your videos in Instagram, and eventually I got to learn from you. And very much thankful to you for this journey, and I will continue because it changed a lot, and I was very stressful, and the work I normally do, the emergencies and all, and it calmed me a lot. It calmed me a lot. It gave me a patience, and the evening life, 9 to 11 o'clock or 2 hours, and I used to practice, and that will cool down all the stress, and we'll be ready for the next day's again challenges.
True. And for the first time, I'm seeing you in a home. Otherwise, I remember all the videos that mostly you were in clinic when you were doing that. Yeah.
I used to record in the clinic after 9, and I used to post it. And thankful to you, sir. Thankful to you. And it is very useful to our professionals to learn music. Any kind of music will calm down our stress and all.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I think I am after the foundation, the pace has increased. I'm almost into Durga compositions.
Wow.
And I'm learning a lot. And one suggestion Alinji gave was to buy a big flute. I got a E-bass flute.
Okay.
And started practicing my fingers on that. And when I go back to A-bass flute, it was very easy for me to
it feels like a toy after playing on E.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is the small suggestion I want to give for the freshers.
Yeah. No, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Ivaru. I think you took time. You took time to complete the foundation at leisure, and then you are picking up, and then you are doing that. So sometimes the beginning journey is difficult, but then you pick it up. So I think you are a classic case of that. So congratulations, and thank you for sharing your tip, because I'm sure it will help a lot of other learners. So thank you so much, and keep learning. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Everyone, please have MP divide Dr. Ivaru. And this is, many times I've seen, and many learners I've seen, initially they once they don't get a hang of it, it slightly slows the process. But after some time, it just once you understand the basics, then the usual struggle of आवाज नहीं आ रहा है, fingers नहीं हो रहे हैं, it's taken care of, and you can focus more on the music. So it's that tipping point that we call it. Till you don't reach that certain level, that struggle will be more pronounced till it doesn't become part of your fingers, doesn't become part of your motor skills and flexibility. But after that, it becomes easier and easier. Yeah, let's get Melody. Melody, please switch on your video. Yes. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Melody.
Hi.
Once again.
Yes. So for me, I had I had taken the flute during COVID time, and I just loved. I used to play the flute before, but it's a straight flute. It was not the bansuri. So, but the feeling is so different with the bansuri. The tone, everything is so different, and I just loved playing the long notes. And I just did it my way, thinking I'm doing it correctly with the tips of my fingers. But I noticed I can't play so fast. So this is something I need to learn. And I had got someone recommended, and I started, but something felt wrong. Um, Either the pitch or something felt wrong. I'm a singer as well. I'm a vocalist and a music teacher. So I said, "Nahi, I need something else." And then there was a big gap. Didn't do much. I would just randomly just play the flute with some few alankars I learned. But then I saw you pop up on Instagram, Harshi, and then I was like, okay. I think I can do this. Let me see if I can do this. So I said, I'll just try it out. And the way you have structured it, I was just in awe of that. You structured it so well. And every class felt like I'm in practice and I can be present with the practice. And I could not be there on Wednesdays because we have choir practice and all of those things. So I would always in the weekend look at your recordings, and the recordings it was like I'm in the live class. So that was really, really helpful for me. And I think I'm following the same thing. I'm there now. That's what I followed, coming on Mondays, but my Wednesdays was a recording, and that really helped a lot. Yeah.
Super awesome, Melody. And I think you are for everyone, she's like the probably closest learner in this community. I think probably 1 kilometer away from. Yeah. So congratulations, Melody, and you really progressed. So all the best for the next milestone. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everyone, please have MPTY Melody, and let's keep going. It's amazing to meet each one of you and know your journey. Yeah. Let's get Isha ji. Isha ji, yes.
Okay. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Isha ji.
Actually speaking, 20 years back, I wanted to learn flute. For some reason, flute was always, even from childhood, I was something with flute. So I'm from Bangalore. So there was a lady who was running the all of these classical classes. So I went there inquiring about flute. But at the same time, she had got a lot of sitars, and she had appointed a sitar teacher also. So she said she doesn't have any students for sitar, so she told me to learn sitar. So for next 10 years, I learned sitar.
Wow.
And then I had to shift from the place, so kind of it got stopped. And then I was very recently, like as in last October or November, exactly November, I was seeing something in Instagram and suddenly this pops out. And then I just heard it. And then I said, oh my God, it's that old thing again. I want to learn this flute came up. And it's now, 20 years afterwards, you have this online teacher who can teach you the way you want. And I just seized the opportunity. Immediately I joined. And then I was very regular listening to all the classes, live classes. In fact, the Tuesday classes also I was attending. But then February 8 days I had to travel. So by then I had already recorded Bhupali one. Okay. Just seeing the records and everything. But that 8 days of not touching the flute put me back to again fuss.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, my sound is again gone for a toss. And then there's this pressure of end of February, FFC is coming. And then, oh my God, it just became a little more tension. And then again, I started off slowly again. But this time it was much easier because I had already practiced.
Yes.
That is one thing. And then, so instead of going through that skip Alankar, which was my nightmare, I just decided to do the Janaganamana. And my neighbors, everybody is like, okay, when will this Janaganamana will get over? Okay, so when I just told Sujit sir that you please say yes to this Janaganamana because I'm done with it. And he would say that no, instead of saying 7G, you're doing only 6G. So it went to that level of, okay, please, this Janaganamana, I'm done. Okay, so finally, when he said yes, next day my neighbor is telling, looks like you got it because I hear some other raga coming now. Okay, so then I just went into the Bhopali too. There also, like, the finger movements are so important, even the timing part, because Gapadasa, it used to hear Gapapasa, because the timing between pa and da was made it so short. I made it so short that it heard like Gapapasa. So again, Sujit sir kept on telling, okay, try one more time, try one more time. And then I would try, so many times, and then I will sleep over it. And the next day I would get it properly, easily. This is what I have observed. Because the more you practice, your thumb will ache, and then something will happen to your fingers, and then actually it goes very bad. From better to worse, it will go, and then you'll sleep over it. And the next day it becomes better. It becomes so better, you'll think that why I didn't get it yesterday. And another thing I realized, the moment you switch on your the Zoom, which says now it's recording, something happens. And you will just hold yourself and, okay, first line is over, second line is over. Oh, yeah, I'm getting it now. This time I'm done. The last line, I have a cat which just comes and screams and says, I need food, stop everything. Now, the last moment, I'm just, Tihai, I'm there. Tihai won't happen. Instead, my cat is screaming. Okay, so this kind of things I've gone through like mad, but everything has made me to play better and better. Also, because of the tension, I just wanted to finish, so I just totally lost focus on making it melodious. And it was very sharp because of the Zoom, configuration. The speakers were very high, and so it became too sharp. And when I submitted, I thought, my God, the way it's sounding so sharp and not melodious. I thought I may not get FFC. So I was just thinking that if Sujit sir has said okay, then it has to be okay. So this is how I was just going on. And you sent me a message saying that I have submitted the same link for Bhupali 1 and Bhupali 2.
Yes.
It put me into a lot of stress again. Okay, my God, I sent it again and I didn't receive any message from you. I'm thinking maybe it was too sharp. Everything was too sharp, so it didn't sound melodious. So this has been my journey. So after I received the certificate, I just decided to go back to all the melodies which you have recorded and kept, like that, the Timex watch. And now I can feel that no pressure, and I can make it so melodious and so nice. So this is where now I'm enjoying. I also thought about, should I join the diamond stuff, which I would love to, because there's so much of rag, but I'm thinking that it's not recording, right? You have to be present and you have to learn, I guess, isn't it? So that is maybe a little challenging. So let me just enjoy all the melodies and then probably I'll join.
Yeah. No, I think it's the learning is the same. That's the way it happens in hackathon. It's both recording in live and the recording of live.
Okay. Yeah, that's nice.
It's the same thing. It's nothing. It changes. Just that everything is in the form of hackathon, which is cycles, so that the learning happens. But heads off to your patience level. And I remember that we had a back and forth, which was the first. But so it's never about the melody will come with time, especially as a beginner. The in stroke. That's why I never put that as part of the foundation. Otherwise, nobody will pass.
There's one more thing I would like to say. What I really felt so good about your classes were, it's like that you spent one whole week on the beats, tabla beats. Now, I have learned sitar for such a long time, and I'm a Kathak dancer, by the way. That's another 10 years.
Wow.
Everywhere tal is there. But you know what? All the teachers, only when we have programs, they bring the tabla guy. He actually will align to our music, not the other way around. Correct. So this is where I got the full grip on the tabla. So that was so awesome. I just felt that even though learning for such a long time, this is when I really got the hang on this music. So thanks a lot, Harsh sir.
Thank you so much, Ishaji, and thank you for staying on track. And sitar and then flute, it's a different instrument, and again going from scratch and learning. I think it
But
requires patience.
flute was my love. Sitar was more of authoritative figure telling me to learn.
No, but you played really beautifully. So thank you so much, Ishaji, and
Thank
more
you.
power
Thank
to
you
you.
so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much. Everyone, please have MPDY Ishaji. Yes, that's it's amazing to know every single one of your journey. Now let me get Satish Chandraji. Satish ji, yes, please unmute yourself, Satish ji.
Hello, hi everyone. Firstly, my interest with flute goes back to my college days when I had just become first PUC. Hero movie had got released, and all the boys had to buy a flute. Even I went and bought a flute. Instead of learning how to play a flute, I got a lot of headache within the first 3-4 weeks, and I left it. And again, started back in August. While I thought I was overconfident, maybe in the first week, second week, third week, I was getting it. So I thought I'll be able to finish the finishers. But every 2 weeks, I had a shock. Every 2 weeks, 2 weeks will go. Third week, one new Alankar will come and, over was where I got stuck. And clearly, I could not finish off within that January 6th or January 7th. And first time I was experiencing that I'm going to fail. But somehow I continued and I took 4 more weeks to complete it. And, while the journey was clearly first time I was learning music, my own respect for musicians has just gone up. I never realized that, they have practiced 100 times, 200 times before coming to a show or before singing a song.
Yeah.
Right? My own respect has gone up. And second, another very big thing is I am into running. And because of my flute, my breathing has improved and my running speed has improved just because the lungs have become better. Right.
Yeah.
And yes, this is a journey which I will make it for the next 10 years. That's where I am.
Thank you so much, Satish ji, and more power to you for staying on track and and going at your pace and then ultimately completing that finisher mark. So thank you so much, Satish ji.
Thanks.
Thank
Everyone.
you so much. Everyone, please have MPDY Satish ji. Let's Satish ji, you're from Bangalore, right? I think I missed knowing that. Yeah, you're from Bangalore.
I'm from Bangalore. Yes.
Okay. So we have Satish ji from Bangalore. Okay, let me get Ashish ji. Ashish ji is like just finished it. Last moment submission. Ashish ji, switch on your video, please. Are you there, Ashish ji? Let me check. Okay, I think while he is coming, let me get Gopal Krishna ji. Yes, Gopal Krishna ji, please switch on your video.
Yes, sir. Give me a few minutes. I was not ready. I didn't know I have finished. Just give me 2 minutes.
Sure. Yeah. Yes, Gopal Krishna ji. Yes, Gopal ji.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Gopal ji. And congratulations once again, congratulations. We connected, but I want to congratulate once again in this forum.
Okay, thank you very much. I think we have already discussed about why I joined. Just for the sake of this podium, I had started learning in my college days. Due to unavailability of teachers or something, my tenure was learn 6 months and take 2 years break, learn 1 year and take 4 years break. So like that it went on, but I never progressed. And the teachers were also changing, and fortunately or unfortunately, their gharana was also changing. So somebody started with some fingering and some type, and another started with, like I am saying in Carnatic, it is Mayamola Gola and High Kamboji, like that. What is where you have many Komal Swar. In another one, you are all open fingers. So that's how it came. So the advantage of doing that, even though I never progressed in music, I was able to do Alankar in all type of Shuddha and so then what to do after not learning much, then I started playing whatever I know, like your Dasada Pagari Dasa, like that standard only was there. But that itself I used to play in marriage or something. Somehow they said you are playing very well. Then I went through some what do you call online text. It is not video. That time YouTube was not there in 90s or 95. So I used to download some PDF and listen to music on the concerts or on the YouTube music like Maharaj Santanam or something. Then try to imitate what they are singing. So that's all I was doing. Then in November or October Navaratri last year, when I was going to YouTube for some Kannada song to play in one of the marriage, then suddenly your blog came up. Then I said my main problem was I don't have proper tutoring in all my life. I am learning on my own, but I have developed a certain skill on flute. So why don't you? But there was a problem. Then you said you are teaching only Hindustani. Then but then I remember one of my teacher's son who became exponent. After learning Carnatic, he went to Jasrajji and learned, I heard from him only because I used to meet him, Hindustani, because what he was saying is whenever you want to get some melody, you have to learn all genres. So, and you pick up best out of them. In Carnatic, something is good on third, and on Hindustani, it is all slow and melodious, by which you get control. It is getting control fast and also slow is always difficult. Medium, anybody can do it. So that's what he had told me about some 3-4 years back. Then okay, I took risk. Let me start, because major problem in Hindustani, we learned flute by fixing 2 fingers sa. But moment you put 3 fingers, I used to get confusion with the pa and da. See, my pa in Carnatic becomes da here. So, but anyway, however, since we had very few flutes, I used to play certain songs with taking some other swar as a basis. So that training also I had done. But within 2 weeks or something, when straight flute was going on, so I was able to land 3 fingers, and then later everything became very easy for me. And then what highlight I want to tell my experience with this. See, everybody teach music, because I've been got tutored with one of the best in school. But now, because of this computer age and communication, the way you are bringing the courses, continuously taking one and teaching in depth, and you are saying you people are playing well and doing it the same day, no. But in the class, if you see Durga class, you sung it for 3 times and you played 3 times one line, and I think that is sufficient that we can copy you. So that is where it is an advantage. And moreover, since you are also asking us to do recording, I have never done earlier. I used to play, whether it is right or wrong. The people who used to listen to me were also not very big. They never knew that depth to pick some mistake from me. If they say some mistake, they know I will not play once again. So it was a friendly match I was playing. But when I came to this course, I have to play with all, then I have to record and submit. I was thinking it was very easy. I am able to play when you are singing. But when I started playing and recording, I found I was missing third. Then I wanted to bring some melody somewhere. The mean was not actually touching the sir what I want, because I can hear the mistake of whatever I have done. That was the advantage of recording. When I do that, I was fully satisfied with what do you call the Bhupali and others. I was able to bring certain tonal quality because of continuous practice.
Yeah.
And the advantage of your blogs, suppose I miss, let us say I am not well, or I went to attend some marriage, but there is no worry. Next day morning when we sit, it is actually, you think that you are taking online class, and I started practicing with you, and I never went for anybody's advice. Advisor was you only. You can check actually my blog, whatever I played with you. Then switch off and record. Whichever record is good, I used to submit. So that is where it was a wonderful what you call way of teaching. It helped me, and I don't know whether I will learn or not, but I wanted to learn. Moment you said FFC is completed, immediately I would jump to diamond. Let me see how I will progress, because I am not young. I am 3+ years. Okay, so let me see. But I hope that I can enjoy my what you call rest of my life with the melody. So only I have joined without any much expectation. But I am very grateful to you for having. I always see that you run this music as a software industry. There is a lot of presentation online. You are actually bringing it is not PPT presentation. It is much more sophisticated, that your directories are opened and we don't get confused what you are teaching. And the amount of repository you have done, I think you can go for ISO 9000 or CMMI level accreditation. It is really, nobody has done. But anyway, I am also like that systematic, because when somebody doesn't take a cane and follow it up, nobody does. That's what I have seen. Because music, nobody is going to pay, or I am not going to go concert. No, so we won't be very serious. But this FFC made me to really, I wanted to get through first time. So I actually, you may say your recording was good or something, but I would have done some 20 times, 12 times, 10 times before I submitted once. So that is where it made me, what you call, the journey becomes complete when you make perfect for yourself. Then others may say yes or no. So that is what I joined and enjoy very much in this. Thank you very much for all the hard work you have done and the infrastructure you have built for music teaching. That's very
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Gopal Krishna. Thank you so much. Everyone, please have MPD by Gopal Krishna ji. He really plays beautifully, and if you have attended his sessions, he'll be able to play some really beautiful mean that we get to listen, in our sessions. Okay, I'll keep going and just a little. Let me just quickly keep going so that we don't miss anyone. Okay, let's get Janardhan Reddy ji. Okay, let's get you switch on the video, please. Are you there, Janardhan Reddy ji?
Namaste, sir.
Yes, namaste. Yes, congratulations, Janardhan ji. Yes, please, if you can tell us, where are you from?
Thank you very much, sir. I'm staying in Bangalore. Basically, I'm from Andhra.
Okay.
So I work here. So actually, I like listening to tongue twister Sanskrit stanzas and recite them and learn them. So I used to follow on YouTube for tongue twister Sanskrit slokas and all. So the good thing happened to me is, in between I got the ad in which you were playing the flute. So before that, I never learned any musical instrument or about music. I was not knowing anything. But the moment I listened to your flute, something told me that yes, I should learn this. So immediately I applied, and thereafter, actually after getting the straight flute, I had some 10-15 days before our hackathon started on November 18th. So before that, only with the recordings and all, I used to practice that straight flute. So, but what happened is, since I'm in Bangalore while coming from office and all, for most of the time that straight flute recordings, like live sessions, I could not go through.
Yeah.
So that's why initially I missed that feedback, how to join and all. But later on, I catched up, and I could do okay with the straight flute since I had started earlier than my batchmates. But really, it took toll on me to play the pa and side flute. And one thing is, when I went on holidays for Sankranti, we were doing some camping and all. I got hurt my middle finger, right hand.
Okay.
So it was really tough for me to learn Saregama Pa in side flute and to play pa. So for 1 month, actually, I was having pain also, and I could not play pa also. So I really thought that I will miss the journey. So anyhow, but I could play, and the good thing is that meanwhile, what I did is, whenever I was traveling through the traffic, I used to play that with the sur sadat, the tal and all. I used to play the way you were telling the notations. I really liked that, and I used to play and recite those notations. So when I was not playing the flute, but I could recite and I could enjoy those notations itself with the surandal, really helped
Yes.
me. And when you gave me that 2 weeks extra to submit those recordings for FFC, it really helped me. And in Karnataka, we had 2-3 days holidays, that is Shivaratri, second Saturday, Sunday, and all. Really, it gave me some time for me to practice. And first time I recorded those ragas and all, and first time I uploaded in the that feedback group. I really have to thank the mentors. They go through all those recordings what we submit. It really hard to go through all these things, and really with the timestamp they used to correct me, the mentors. at 0.007 seconds, you are taking 1 second pause extra. So you have to correct this. So that level, my mentors really guided me. So I have to thank them very much. And the way you taught, nothing extra is needed. If you go through your classes and the recordings, I think it's enough, and we can I think go through and get this certificate and all. And really I am enjoying this flute journeys, and I will continue with it.
Thank you
you very
so
much
much.
for
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Janardhan. Thank you so much. So you never played instrument. So what is it? How your life has changed? Do you feel any difference when you play flute?
Yes, sir. I work in a bank, and really, it's really tough to start with the journey at the beginning of the that business hours, and at the end of the evening. Now we will be so much this thing. But after playing this flute and all, my patience levels have really gone up, and I am hardly nowadays getting irritated. Even if one person is asking the same question again and again and again, I'm really not getting that kind of irritation nowadays, and I could answer them with real patience. And really, I am enjoying it. I am really behaving well with the customers as well as my staff. Really, I am finding it with myself. And my family members also, really, they used to irritate starting initially when I was playing. When I practiced for almost 1.5 months, my wife and my son, they are also telling that, okay, today you are playing well, and they helped really very well in my journey.
Super. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Janardhan. Thank you so much. And yes, I think family plays a big role, because initially we don't sound good and they can't even escape from the house. So, it is so more power to the family, especially even more power to the family who are there, in the beginner's home, because it's never easy to deal with the straight flute sound, especially if you are playing the octaves. Yes, Ashish ji, last moment, last entry.
Yes.
Yes.
I actually didn't expect to pass because I thought कि ये इतना अच्छा नहीं है, and it's really a very pleasant surprise to me, and I'm very happy. And this was really a good journey. Actually, मैं ये बैच का नहीं हूँ. I had joined on 5th of August.
Okay.
Actually, 35 साल पहले मैं एक 2-2.5 साल तक फ्लूट सीखा था. Unfortunately, I was learning under someone who knew other instruments like harmonium, tabla and all that. Nobody knew how to even blow the flute. तो वो मुझे वो नोटेशन लिख के देते थे और मैं कैसे भी बजाता था. और मैंने 2-3 साल बहुत प्रैक्टिस किया. मैं दिन में 3 घंटा भी प्रैक्टिस कर सकता था. अभी क्या हुआ ना, मीन्स कोविड के टाइम में मुझे 2 बार कोविड हुआ, एंड आई वॉज लकी टू एस्केप. मीन्स ओके, आई कुड सर्वाइव, बट इट डैमेज्ड मेनी पार्ट्स ऑफ माई बॉडी. तो थोड़ा मेरा एक्चुअली ब्रेन और नर्वस सिस्टम का भी प्रॉब्लम हुआ, मेरे लंग्स, हार्ट के प्रॉब्लम हुए, और अंटिल रिसेंटली आई वाज ऑन मेडिसिन एंड आई एम नॉट फुल्ली रिकवर्ड, आई मे नॉट. तो मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये है, आई कुडंट ब्लो प्रॉपरली. मैं 10-15 मिनट प्रैक्टिस कर सकता हूँ और बाद में नहीं होता है, बिकॉज देयर इज सम प्रॉब्लम नाउ. तो आई केप्ट ऑन प्रैक्टिसिंग जैसे जमता है वैसे. तो स्पेशली वो कुछ अलंकार, ये सारे सागर वगैरह वो जो है ना, वो उसमें लंबा, तो वो मुझसे नहीं होता था. मैं बहुत प्रैक्टिस करके करके वो किया समहाउ, एंड आई कुड पास. सो थैंक यू वेरी मच, एंड थैंक गॉड के आई मेट यू. बहुत अच्छा लगा, बिकॉज आई कुड अल्टीमेटली लर्न समथिंग. मैं बीच में फॉर 35 years आई डिडंट टच फ्लूट. वो मेरे पास पहले वाले फ्लूट ही मेरे पास है, मैंने अभी लिए नहीं. आई हैड दोज फ्लूट्स एंड आई एम हैप्पी. ऑल्सो अनदर थिंग कि आपने जिस तरीके से वो ताल से सिखाया ना, दैट वाज समथिंग वेरी यूनिक एंड वेरी अमेजिंग. आई हैड अ friend who used to learn tabla in my class, and he was a good tabla player. तो ये बात सही है कि मैं बजाता था ना, तो वो एडजस्ट करता था. मुझे पता ही नहीं था वो बीट से कैसे एडजस्ट करना, क्या करना. एंड आई प्रैक्टिस्ड इट अ लॉट, एंड उससे वो थोड़ा ताल का भी सेंस मेरा बहुत अच्छा डेवलप हुआ. एंड इट्स रियली ग्रेट लर्निंग अंडर यू. I'm very happy, and I will keep practicing. जैसे मुझे होता है अभी ये कंडीशन में, उतना मैं प्रैक्टिस करते रहूंगा. दिस वाज रियली वेरी गुड, एज इफ इट गेव सम गोल्डन टच टू माय लाइफ. अल्टीमेटली आई कुड लर्न समथिंग. सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you so much, Ashish ji. Thank you so much for sharing that. And despite your, you've been pushing yourself, and you played beautifully. By the way, I just heard it. Like just today evening, you submitted.
Yes, अभी मैंने वो upload किया.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I was just going through that, and I was like, you were playing really good, because you played clearly all the octaves, everything, and the alankaras which you are talking about, sare saga sama, which is not easy. It all very well. So
उसमें यानी थक जाता था मैं. वो
Correct.
मेरा उतना अभी बचा नहीं है. I get immediately I get this problem now, but I could do it fortunately.
super awesome. Thank you so much,
very
Ashish
much.
ji. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Everyone, please send
Yes.
FPD by Ashish ji. Yes, that's great to know. And let's get Praveen. Praveen, switch on your video, please, Praveen. Let me see where you are.
हेलो
Yes.
गुड इवनिंग ऑल. आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, 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 yes,
हाँ.
yes.
मेरा क्या था, मैं बचपन से फ्लूट बजा रहा हूँ. मेरे पिताजी जो थे वो वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक और इंडियन क्लासिकल म्यूजिक में मास्टर थे. पुलिस बैंड मास्टर थे, वो पुलिस सब इंस्पेक्टर थे, और मास्टर थे, सब इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाते थे ऑर्केस्ट्रा के. तो घर मैं भी काय आलं?
हाँ, मैं सुन पा रहा हूँ आपको.
तो मैं भी सब इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाता हूँ. मेरे घर में अभी वायलिन, मैंडोलिन, माउथ ऑर्गन,
Wow.
फ्लूट, हारमोनियम है, कैसियो है, सब इंस्ट्रूमेंट में, गिटार है, मैं सब बजाता हूँ. लेकिन शास्त्र उसका पढ़ा नहीं मैंने. सिर्फ गाने बजाता था मैं. तो पिताजी से मैंने सीखा नहीं कुछ. वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक मैंने 3 शार्प फ्लैट्स जो होते हैं, तीव्र और कोमल स्वर जो होते हैं, वैसे उसमें फ्लैट शार्प होते हैं. 3-4 फ्लैट शार्प पर बचपन में सीखा मैंने. फिर डिफिकल्ट होता गया तो मैंने छोड़ दिया, मैंने नहीं सीखा. फिर बाद में मैं सर्विस में लगा, तो फिर मैं भी पुलिस में ज्वाइन हुआ. पुलिस सब इंस्पेक्टर था मैं. तो सर्विस में लगा तो फिर सिर्फ गाने बजाता था सब इंस्ट्रूमेंट पे. फ्लूट भी बजाता था मैं, गाने बजाता था. लेकिन घर में फ्री में होता है तो कुछ सीखना इतना उसकी कीमत नहीं रहती. घर में इतने पिताजी का इतना नॉलेज था, सब ऑर्केस्ट्रा के लोग सीख के गए. राम कदम संगीतकार, वो भी हमारे घर में वो आए थे वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक सीखने के लिए. थोड़े दिन आए थे. और ऑर्केस्ट्रा के सब इकबाल दरबार, सुभाष चंद्र कुलकर्णी वगैरह सब पिताजी के पास सीख के गए हो. रामकांत परंस, श्यामकांत परंस पे वगैरह सब सीख के गए 14-14 साल. लेकिन घर में फोकट में आए तो कुछ कीमत नहीं रहती उसकी. मैंने कुछ सीखा नहीं. फिर सर्विस में कुछ प्रैक्टिस करने को मिला नहीं, डे नाइट थी. बस रिटायरमेंट के बाद अभी मैंने संगीत का क्लास, फ्लूट का तो मुझे मिला नहीं था आपका, तो मैंने सिंगिंग का क्लास ज्वाइन किया था अभिजीत रॉय सर का. तो मैंने 4-5 राग और उसका बेसिक और इंटरमीडिएट और एडवांस म्यूजिक कोर्स भी किया सिंगिंग का. फिर बाद में आपका फ्लूट का मुझे दिखाई दिया. तो फ्लूट में मुझे ज़्यादा रुचि थी, और उसमें मुझे क्लासिकल म्यूजिक सीखना था. और मेरा प्रॉब्लम ये था कि मैं फिंगर टिप से बजाता था. आपने जो प्रॉपर बताया था, तो फिंगर टिप से मैं कोई भी गाना बजा सकता हूँ, मैं बजाता था. लेकिन जब मैंने आपका क्लास ज्वाइन किया और आपने कहा सेकंड पेयर से बजाना है, फिंगर टिप से नहीं, तो मैं सारेगामा भी नहीं बजा पा रहा था. फिर मैंने प्रैक्टिस करते करते अभी हो गया.
अभी तो नाउ यू प्लेइंग ब्यूटीफुल. बहुत मेलोडीज बजा रहे हैं. आपका ताल वाल एकदम बहुत अच्छा है.
हाँ, ताल तो था मेरा. अभी आपका सिखाने की पद्धति जो है बहुत अच्छी है. आप इतना अच्छा सिखाते तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. अ, आप बेसिक से इतना आप आगे गए, फिर भी आप सीधे फ्लूट से सिखा रहे हैं और बिना थक के सिखा रहे हैं. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा. नहीं तो हम भी बोर हो जाते हैं कि हम अगर साइड फ्लूट बजा रहे हैं तो सीधा फ्लूट बजाने की इच्छा नहीं होती. लेकिन आप इतने लोगों को इतने अच्छी तरह से सिखाते, बहुत अच्छा लगा. तो
Thank
अभी
you so much.
मैं फ्लूट में ही मैंने डायमंड मेंबरशिप भी ले आए मैंने. उसमें भर दिए पैसे और
तो
ज्वाइन किया है.
आप आराम से जाएंगे. आपका फिंगर्स बहुत अच्छा है. योर ताल अंडरस्टैंडिंग इज वेरी गुड.
हाँ.
एंड you'll go I think very far, and you'll go very fast also.
नहीं, मेरी अभी उम्र 70 है मेरी, फिर भी मुझे सीखने की उम्मीद है.
आपके अंदर वो म्यूजिक है, बिकॉज आपने
म्यूजिक
जो भी
है.
आपने सुना है बचपन से. आई थिंक
हाँ,
देयर
हाँ,
इज
हाँ,
म्यूजिक इन दैट. सो
हाँ.
आपकी फिंगर जिस तरीके से चल रही है, it'll happen. Age will not reflect that.
इसीलिए मैंने डायमंड मेंबरशिप भी लिए। मेरे घर के बोल रहे थे अभी इतना उम्र है, आप कैसे करेंगी 3 साल के लिए, फिर भी मैंने लिए। मुझे सीखने के फ्लूट तो बाकी इंस्ट्रूमेंट से फ्लूट बहुत अच्छा लगता है मुझे, और मैं बजाता हूँ मैं भी।
अमेजिंग, थैंक यू सो मच। आप कहाँ से हैं प्रवीण जी?
मैं पुणे से हूँ।
पुणे से।
पुणे
ओके
से।
ओके, amazing Praveen ji, thank you so much, and thank you for inspiring everyone. Please type empathy by Praveen ji. Let's get Vimal Patel ji. Yes, Vimal ji, yes, please uh, please unmute yourself. कहाँ से है विमल जी?
प्रणाम सर।
नमस्ते विमल जी।
सर मैं भोपाल एमपी से हूँ सर। और सर मेरी वॉइस आपको सुनाई दे रही है?
अरे
जी, बहुत इच्छा थी सर मेरी आपसे बात हो, क्योंकि क्लास में मैं कभी वीडियो में आ नहीं पाया, और कभी उससे मैंने आपसे कभी चर्चा भी नहीं की, कभी ऑनलाइन मतलब फेस टू फेस कभी मैंने प्रैक्टिस भी नहीं की, क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं एजिटेशन था। इससे पहले मैंने कभी जिंदगी में फ्लूट नहीं पकड़ी थी सर, और 23 नवंबर से मैंने पहली बार फ्लूट पकड़ी, और फिर आपकी ये रजिस्ट्रेशन कराया सर आपका यहाँ पे। तो बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ सर, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है मुझे पहले तो आपसे बात करके, बहुत ही ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है। और मैं कब से मतलब जब से मैंने रजिस्ट्रेशन कराया था उसी दिन से दिल में तमन्ना थी कि जरूर आपसे बात करूंगा, तो तब से ही मेहनत कर रहा हूँ। और 23 नवंबर से सर ऐसा एक भी दिन नहीं गया जिस दिन मैंने प्रैक्टिस ना की हो। मैं भोपाल में हूँ, एफसीआई में हूँ, एफसीआई में काम करता हूँ, दिन भर वहां रहता हूँ, और सुबह मैनेज करता हूँ सर मेरा टाइम प्रैक्टिस कंटिन्यूसली। पर डे का मेरे पास में लिखा हुआ रखा है सर, मैं क्या करता हूँ क्या नहीं करता। पर डे का मेरे पास रिटर्न में है मेरे खुद के लिए कि हाँ मैंने उस दिन किया कि नहीं किया, और ये मैं सोच के रखा था कि करके ही रहूंगा या कुछ भी हो जाए। और सर और ये भी सोच के रखा था कि एक भी क्लास नहीं छोड़ूंगा, एक भी प्रैक्टिस नहीं छोड़ूंगा। मैंने एक भी क्लास में शुरू की, और ये सोच रहा था कि सर कुछ भी सीखना है मुझे तो बिल्कुल बेसिक से सीखना है, एक तरीके से स्ट्रक्चर वे में सीखना है, ताकि कहीं आगे जाके मेरी मेहनत व्यर्थ न चली जाए। तो सर मेहनत तो मैं बहुत कर रहा हूँ और बहुत डेडिकेशन से कर रहा हूँ। बाकी सर आप लोगों का आशीर्वाद है सर, बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे जिस तरह से आप सिखा रहे हैं। और हेजिटेशन बहुत है, इसलिए मैं कभी ऑनलाइन या जब आपकी क्लास रहती थी कभी मैं आ नहीं पाया, कभी दिखा नहीं, आपको दिखाई नहीं दूंगा कभी बीच में, कभी ना क्वेश्चन करता था ना कुछ, चुपचाप क्लास करता था। और जो आपके वीडियोस हैं, जो जो आपने जो ग्रुप हैं अल्टीमेट हैं, और मेरे जितने क्वेश्चन जितने डाउट होते थे दूसरों के सुन के ही सारे क्लियर हो जा रहे थे, मेरा कुछ रहता ही नहीं, बचता ही नहीं था मेरे पास में कुछ पूछने के लिए। और जो वीडियोस हैं आपके सर वो मैंने कंटिन्यूसली देखे हैं, तो आप जो पढ़ाना बताना चाहते थे वो मेरे से पहले से मुझे पता होता था, क्योंकि जो आपने वीडियोस डाले हैं मैं ऑलरेडी उनको देख के और उसके हिसाब से चल रहा था, माइंड सेट कर लेता था कि सर अब ये करने वाले हैं। तो शायद मैं ये 3 महीने में इतने जल्दी कर पाया, क्योंकि सर ये अलग लेवल का इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, वहां के इंस्ट्रूमेंट नहीं है। किसी ने मेरे से कहा कि ब्लाइंड इंस्ट्रूमेंट में आता है, क्योंकि इसमें कोई ना बटन है ना कुछ, आपको जितनी मेहनत करना है उससे पहले तो मेरे पास शब्द नहीं है सर, मैं इतना अंदर से इतना खुश हूँ और इतना आपसे बात हो रही है मेरी, क्योंकि मेरे कोई बैकग्राउंड में ना फैमिली बैकग्राउंड में कभी किसी का कोई म्यूजिक से कोई संबंध नहीं। वो तो ईश्वर की कृपा समझिए कि मंगल और शनिवार में यहाँ पे सुंदरकांड करते हैं हम लोग, वहाँ बैठते हैं मंदिर में, तो जैसी भी संगत होती है आगे पीछे ऊंचे नीचे सुनते हैं। थोड़ी बहुत ढोलक पे ले करता था सर मैं उनके साथ में, अभी भी कंटिन्यू बैठता हूँ। तो ढोलक में भी यही रहा कि बस थोड़ा जो बेसिक जो ताल होती है उनका मुझे बीट्स का नॉलेज तो मुझे वहां से थोड़ा बहुत हो गया था, हालांकि बैठ बैठ के, लेकिन कभी भी जो हाथ चले एकदम प्रोफेशनली या उतने नहीं चले। तो फिर मैंने सोचा कि टफ से टफ इंस्ट्रूमेंट सीखूंगा, बिल्कुल बेसिक से सीखूंगा चाहे कुछ भी हो जाए। और आपका तरीका और सर जो लोग भी हैं आप लोग बहुत बढ़िया सिखा रहे हैं, बहुत अच्छे से सिखा रहे हैं।
थैंक यू सो मच विमल जी, एंड आपने बहुत अच्छे से बजाया और बहुत प्यार से बजाया। सो आपकी पूरी मेहनत दिख रही है जो भी आप बजा रहे हो उसमें। सो ऐसे ही प्रैक्टिस करते जाइए एंड इट डजंट मैटर, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता आपकी फैमिली में किसने सिखाता नहीं, एज लॉन्ग एज आप अच्छे से सीख रहे, आप ऑटोमेटिकली आप अच्छे से बजाते जाएंगे. सो मोर पावर टू यू विमल जी. या एंड थैंक यू सो मच.
और आपकी सर एक बात और सर, आपकी हमेशा याद है मेरे को, जो आपने क्लास में है, मेरे डायरी में मैंने नोट करके रखी है, जैकी चैन वाला.
कौन सी?
सर वो जो जैकी चैन की जैकेट वाला बताला कि आप ज्यादा मत दिमाग लगा, बस तू करता रहे.
हाँ. Yes. Thank you so much, Vimal ji. Thank you so much. Everyone, please type MPD by Vimal ji. Yes. Let me get Poini. Poini, yes, please switch on your video. Poini ji. Yes, Poini ji.
Namaste and good evening to you.
Good evening, Poini ji.
So I'm from Mumbai and this is the first time I'm learning flute.
Yes.
And I was looking at since a long time I wanted to learn, but I was not finding anything really in my place where I could go physically and attend the classes. And finally I saw you on Instagram and that's how I joined. And it's been a great learning experience, and thank you so much for designing this wonderful training program. It's been so beneficial. I've not attended a single of your sessions. All I've learned from recording.
You everything from recording.
Yes, because I work in night shifts and it was very difficult for me to attend Mondays and Wednesdays. I have a holiday Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So I used to travel similarly in the train and while coming back home, that 1 hour in the traffic, I used to listen to all your recordings and then come back and learn on Saturday, Sundays. So it's been wonderful. My biggest challenge was like playing and practicing after doing a night shift, because that was very tiring. So, but still I kept trying to remove some little time every day, whichever I could. But my maximum practice was on Saturday, Sunday. And I'm from the August batch, so I was not able to complete in the first 3 months. But I still I didn't want to give up, so I continued. And finally we had this mentor session which I joined, which was on a Saturday, and that really helped me. So that was really nice. And all the mentors, all the teachers are wonderful. I got a lot of encouragement from Vivek ji, Nalin ji, Abhinav, who was my mentor.
Yes.
And that's really, it was very motivating and they gave a lot of guidance. I would like to thank everybody.
Thank you so much, Poini ji. Thank you so much. And I really appreciate the way you're mentioning that, despite the night shift and you never joined the live session, you completely watched from the recording.
Yes.
And that's incredible. And despite all that, you've been continuously coming in, practicing, and then you finally took the effort to submit the foundation. That really is really, I appreciate that. And I understand that it takes a lot, considering the job.
Because I come home only in the morning at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I come home and then I sleep and there's just no energy to practice. Even I'm removing time, but that sound is not coming.
Correct.
There's no energy left. So but still I kept on going. But Saturday, Sunday were my main days when I would put in a lot of efforts. But yeah, I know I need to practice every day.
But that's fine. I think I understand. I think whenever, as long as it's there in your mind, you are watching to radio, the recordings, and it's playing in your mind. That's also in some sort of a riyaz. So as long as it's there in your mind, it will.
While I'm traveling.
Yeah.
And I want to learn it at my own pace, because that way I'll enjoy also and I'll be able to be consistent.
Yes.
So really thanks to you and everyone out there.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Poini. Thank you so much. It was super inspiring to know the way you mentioned that now, all the more that the way
yes, I would like to also tell all the new learners, just stick to the basics that you are teaching us and not deviate, because I did deviate for some time. I started seeing YouTube and different songs, but that didn't help. Then I came back to what was the main alankars, and that's how I build up on it. So that's very important.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Poini. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Everyone, yeah. But you want to add something? Thank you. Everyone, please tap MPDY Poini ji. That is great to know that. Let me get. So I had Praveen Admani ji. Praveen ji, yes, please. I think we had two Praveen ji. Are you there, Praveen ji? Praveen Admani ji, are you there? Yes.
Yes, good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, I am from Nagpur, Maharashtra. Sir, I love music actually from my childhood. So basically, मैं थोड़ा बहुत गाने वगैरह ऐसे गाता था. And also, मैंने ये भी सोचा था कि one of the instrument I should learn. मैंने ये नहीं सोचा था कि मैं फ्लूट भी कभी बजा पाऊंगा. But I think I thought that कि मैं कुछ गिटार के क्लासेस वगैरह लगाऊं. बट अगेन वंस ड्यूरिंग कोविड जो है रामायण महाभारत ऐसे कुछ सीरियल्स भी लगते थे, एंड एट दैट टाइम देर इज वन सॉन्ग ऑफ दैट कृष्णा जो आप भी बजाते हैं। तो वो जो फ्लूट की जो साउंड जो ईयर्स पे आती है तो इट फील्स वेरी मच गुड। सो जिसके थ्रू मैंने सोचा कि मुझे भी फ्लूट फ्लूट के क्लासेस लगाना चाहिए। एंड जस्ट आई वॉज सर्चिंग और आई वॉज वॉचिंग यूट्यूब, एंड एट दैट टाइम आई थिंक कि आई गॉट दैट पर्टिकुलर मैसेज फ्रॉम यू। जस्ट एक ऐड देखा, देन मैंने सोचा कि यस मुझे ज्वाइन करना ही है फ्लूट के क्लासेस। देन आई ज्वाइन दैट क्लासेस। आई थिंक मैंने सितंबर में ज्वाइन किए, एंड एट दैट टाइम सर बेसिकली आई वाज इन कॉन्फ्रेंस इन जनवरी, सो एट दैट टाइम आई वाज नॉट एबल टू सबमिट दैट अलंकास एंड टास्क फॉर एफएफसी। फिर उसके बाद कुछ प्रैक्टिस किए, एंड आफ्टर दैट जो भी प्रैक्टिस है मैंने फीडबैक में दिया, और फीडबैक में जो मेंटर्स है एक्चुअली रियली मेंटर्स आर सपोर्टिंग अस। दे आर गोइंग टू टेल ईच एंड एवरी मिस्टेक कि जो हम करते हैं, एंड हाउ टू रिजॉल्व दैट फ्रॉम दैट मिस्टेक। सो रियली, एंड अगेन वन ऑफ द इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग सर आई वांट टू टॉक विथ यू दैट कि आपने जो मॉड्यूल स्ट्रक्चर किया है रियली इट इज़ वेरी मच ब्यूटीफुल। कि हम वहां से एक एक छोटे छोटे जो स्टेप्स है, जो हमारा फ्लूट जो है उसको हम किस तरीके से और मेलोडियस बना सकते हैं, इम्प्रोवाइजेशन कैसे कर सकते हैं। सो रियली इट इज़ अ वेरी गुड थिंग। और सर जैसे कि मैं भी एक प्रोफेसर ही हूँ कॉलेज में, एंड आई नो दैट कि ऑनलाइन टू टेक ऑनलाइन लेक्चर इट इज़ वेरी मच स्ट्रगलिंग दैन दैट ऑफ द ऑफलाइन लेक्चर। पर आप जिस तरीके से ऑनलाइन लेक्चर्स ले रहे हैं हमारे, और जिस तरीके से हमें और इम्प्रोवाइजेशन कर रहे हैं हमारा, so really that's a very great thing sir. And I am very much glad ki I am a lifetime diamond member again for this flute journey. So
Yes.
really very much thankful sir to you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Praminji. And we'll keep learning from here on. So amazing. And, all the best and congratulations once again. And thank you so much for sharing your journey. I'm sure जिस तरीके से आपने सीखा है, जिस तरीके से आप कर रहे हो, it'll inspire everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you sir. Thank you.
Everyone, please have MPTY Pravinji. We have like 2 Pravinji. Okay, now let me, anybody I missed, Abhishek Kapoorji, did I miss you? Let me just check. Yes, Abhishek ji. Yes, please.
Yeah. So, thanks a lot to everyone. अब काफ़ी लोगों ने इतना कुछ शेयर कर दिया है कि मुझे लग रहा है कि मेरे पास ज़्यादा कुछ शेयर करने को है नहीं।
अब हो कहाँ से? Where are you from?
I stay in Navi Mumbai. Otherwise, I belong to Uttarakhand.
Okay.
So, और आज बेटी का बर्थडे है तो मैं शायद थोड़ा जल्दी मैं
Sure, absolutely.
And so one thing is that about the course and the overall approach.
No, the question is not about the course. The question is that how was it for you in terms of learning? आपने कभी पहले इंस्ट्रूमेंट सीखा था?
हाँ, मेरे पास फ्लूट थी, थोड़ा बहुत ट्राई किया था, बट आई द फर्स्ट टाइम व्हेन आई गॉट टू नो कि सा रे गा तो 20 से शुरू होता है और वो मा आधा होता है और पा ऐसा होता है, दैट वाज रियल द फर्स्ट लर्निंग वाज दैट कि दिस इज़ नॉट सो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड। फिर जब आपने वो मींद बताया तो मींद वो तो ठीक है, इट विल टेक सम टाइम, लेकिन पहुंचना वही है, पहुंचना मीन गमक पर है। इट मे टेक सम टाइम। मैं थोड़ा बहुत प्रैक्टिस किया, मुझसे नहीं हुआ, अपने आप से किया मैंने, बट मैं करूँगा। मेरा डायमंड थोड़ा डिले हो रहा है, बट आई विल ट्राई आई विल फॉलो योर वीडियोस कि मैं कैसे मैं उसको प्रैक्टिस करूँ मीन गमक को, और वो 2-3 चीज़ें जो आप
धीरे धीरे होगा। मीन गमक विल हैपन स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली। वो एक ओवरनाइट नहीं होगा, वो धीरे धीरे एज यू प्रैक्टिस, जैसे सेशंस में हम लोग करते हैं,
सबकॉन्शियसली
धीरे धीरे
होता
होगा।
है। हाँ, वो सबकॉन्शियसली होता है, वो आप कॉन्शियसली आप सीख लोगे, बट वो फ्लुएंसी नहीं आती है उसकी,
वो आएगा।
बट मैं आपको मैं 2-3 चीज़ें और बताऊं कि जैसे 150 BPM जब पहली बार मैंने सुना ना 150, मुझे लगा ये तो नहीं होने वाला है, 110 में नहीं होता है, 150 कहाँ से होगा, और करते और नहीं हो रहा था 150। तो फिर मैंने ट्राई किया, अगर 150 नहीं हो रहा है तो 160 करते हैं। मैंने एक्चुअली 160 पे किया और सडनली 150 मुझे बहुत इजी लगने लग गया, और फिर मैं समहाउ में कर पाया। तो सी आप थोड़ा टारगेट अपना सी जब आपने 150 बोला ना, सडनली 110 वाले सब इजी लगने लग गए थे।
करेक्ट,
दैट
एक्चुअली
वाज
वही ऑब्जेक्टिव से मैंने 150 बोला था ताकि 110 इजी लगे, क्योंकि
और मैंने
कंपटीशन
ये
110
देखा
में
कि
नहीं है।
डायमंड में आप 160, 170, 180 करवाने वाले हैं। मैंने कहा 150 तो कुछ नहीं है पहले 160 कर लेते हैं। सो दैट वाज वन थिंग विच आई एक्सपेरिमेंटेड और वो इट वर्कड। सेकंड वाज आपने बोला था वो रिमोट से करना है प्रैक्टिस। क्या होता है ना, आप बोलेंगे वो दिमाग में घुस जाता है। अब रिमोट से करना है तो रिमोट से ही करना है। अब ये हो गया ना, अब रिमोट चाहिए तो फिर मैंने क्लास में बोला, मैंने कहा रिमोट मिलता नहीं, तो उन्होंने बोला रिस्ट से कर सकते हैं। मैंने कहा यार ये खुद को क्यों नहीं समझा, तो फिर वो रिस्ट से किया। तो होता क्या है कि जब भी पहली बार बैठेंगे वो एक बार करना पड़ता था।
हाँ।
अभी भी बैठूंगा तो शायद करना पड़ेगा, नहीं तो पावर उसमें वो हवा आती है, सुर नहीं आता है। और एक बार क्या होता है, सुर जैसे कोई राग है या भोपाली कोई भी कॉम्पोजिशन है, पहली लाइन में अगर सुर सही से नहीं आया तो पूरा फ्लो फिर आप दोबारा आ ही नहीं सकता वो।
करेक्ट।
तो पहली लाइन में, पहली रो में वो सुर प्रॉपर आना चाहिए, तो विच इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। सुर आना चाहिए ताल के साथ। पहली रो निकल गई तो मेरा नॉर्मल ऑब्जर्वेशन है, पहली रो गई तो उसके बाद में वो खट 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 हो जाता है। और कुछ एक और चीज़ें हैं। एक पोस्चर के बारे में आपने शुरू में बोला था, पोस्चर स्ट्रेट होना चाहिए, और वो एक्चुअली इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। पोस्चर एकदम स्ट्रेट, नेक स्ट्रेट जब ये होगा तो पहला सुर वो सही आता है। और वन मोर थिंग इज वी शुड बी सिटिंग ऑन नॉट ऑन कुशन बट ऑन वुडन चेयर, वुडन प्लेटफॉर्म, फ्लैट होना चाहिए। तभी वो पूरा बैकबोन सीधा आता है, तब एकदम फ्लूट सडनली ऐसा होता है कि फ्लूट एकदम बजने लग जाती है। तो ये कुछ एक चीज़ें जो मैं प्राणायाम करता हूँ, रनिंग करता हूँ, तो मुझे लंग पावर का उतना इशू नहीं था। बट ये कुछ एक चीज़ें उसके बावजूद जो मैंने एक्सपेरिमेंट की उससे बहुत बेनिफिट हुआ है। एक दो चीज़ें और होती थी कि जब ज़्यादा फ्लूट आधे घंटे बजा रहे हैं, 1 घंटे बजा रहे हैं, उसके बाद फिर वो नींद आती है। उसके बाद वो लगता है कुछ तो ब्लैंक हो गया है वो, जैसे वो बहुत देर तक आप वो प्राणायाम करेंगे ना, वो भ्रामरी करते हैं, तो इट इज़ समाउ इक्विवेलेंट टू भ्रामरी। ये बहुत देर तक करेंगे वो पूरा अंदर हिल जाता है, हिल के एकदम सेटल हो जाता है। देन यू आर नॉट इवन एबल टू फोकस। अब करना क्या है, अब कुछ नहीं करना, अब सोना है। तो बहुत अच्छी नींद आती थी उसके बाद में। तो डायमंड मेरा थोड़ा लेट होगा, मुझे करना है वो आप लोग के साथ में स्टेज परफॉर्मेंस करना है, तो वो तो टारगेट है।
सुपर ऑसम, थैंक यू सो मच।
ओवरऑल मेरा यही है कि अगर आप सिंसियर हैं तो जिस तरीके से जो स्ट्रक्चर है, टेलीग्राम है, मेंटर्स हैं, वेबसाइट है, ऐप है, सब कुछ तो है, तो लगता ही नहीं है कि हम लोग कनेक्टेड नहीं है। तो अगर इफ समबडी इज सिंसियर, जैसे कुछ लोगों ने आपको रिकॉर्डिंग कर करके भी सीख के कर लिया। मैं अपने आप को उतना स्ट्रांग नहीं समझता था, तो मुझे लगता था क्लास में तो आना चाहिए, बट यू नो इट वर्क्स, इट इज़ द सिस्टम इज़ वर्किंग, द सिस्टम वर्क्स, सो दैट इज़ देयर। एंड और कई बार ना, जैसे सी हमें अपने ऊपर कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं होता था द वे यू हैड कॉन्फिडेंस इन अस। लगता था नहीं होगा, लगता था स्ट्रेट से साइड में ट्रांजिशन तो होगा ही नहीं, उसमें मा टू पा तो लाइफ में कभी नहीं होगा। वो राग तो लगता था कभी होगा ही नहीं राग भोपाली, क्या मैं सोचता था क्या कॉन्फिडेंस है हर्ष सर को हमारे ऊपर, राग भोपाली बजाएंगे, अपना बैंड बज रहा है, कहाँ से बजेगा राग। लेकिन बज गया, बज भी गया, सेकंड वाला भी बज गया, वो भी बच गया, और समझ में भी आ गया गलतियाँ बहुत सारी कर रहा था, वो सब हो गया। तो यस इट वर्क्स।
थैंक यू सो मच,
थैंक्स अ लॉट। मैं क्लोज करूंगा और प्लीज मुझे एक्सक्यूज करिए, मैं जाके बेटी के लिए केक लेके आना है। तो थैंक्स अ लॉट टू एवरीवन, थैंक्स अ लॉट हर्ष जी, और मैं डायमंड में कनेक्ट हूंगा, थोड़े टाइम बाद कनेक्ट हूंगा।
जरूर। थैंक यू सो मच, अभिषेक जी। थैंक यू एवरीवन, प्लीज टाइप MPTY Abhishek ji. Okay, let's quickly keep going. Anybody, if I've missed, please let me know. Suresh Kalseji, I think I missed you probably. Let me just, anybody, if I've missed, please raise your hand. I have converted everyone in the panelist. Okay, I think a lot of you are you've joined from somewhere else. Okay, let me move you into the, okay, yes, Suresh ji.
नमस्ते सर।
नमस्ते। यस सुरेश जी, कहाँ से आप? आपका वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है, सुरेश जी आपका वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा है। यू कैन स्टॉप योर वीडियो। या अभी बात करके देखिए एक बार।
हाँ सर, आ रहा है आवाज?
हाँ अभी आ रहा है, अभी आ रहा है।
तो मैं पहले से नहीं सीखता था। मैंने एक इजीली फ्लूट ली थी, तो बाद में वो मेरे से नहीं हो पाया तो मैंने छोड़ दिया था। तभी मैंने इंस्टाग्राम पर आपका वो छोटा वाला ऐड देखा, और उससे मुझे आपकी बातों से ही लगा कि नहीं, इसमें मैं अब सीख पाऊंगा। तो बहुत ग्रेट एक्सपीरियंस था। एक्चुअली मैं यहाँ पे फॉरेस्ट में जॉब करता हूँ, मगर उतना टाइम नहीं दे पाता था।
हाँ मेरे को याद है, आपके सारी वीडियोस फॉरेस्ट में है।
जी जी जी।
मैं वही सोच रहा कि इतना ब्यूटीफुल जगह पे इतना झाड़ों के बीच में जाके कहाँ से आप बजा रहे हैं। नाउ आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड। फॉरेस्ट ऑफिसर थोड़ा सा स्ट्राइक हुआ।
जी जी। तो मैं वहाँ पे जाता था। एक्चुअली मैं हमारे फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट में मैं यहाँ पे फोटोग्राफी का काम करता हूँ।
हाँ
मुझे वो आदत है फोटो फोटो निकालने की। मैंने चैनल भी बनाया हुआ है, मगर उसके साथ मुझे कोई इंस्ट्रूमेंटल भी चाहिए था। तो इसकी वजह से मैंने ये बस शुरू भी किया और आपके क्लासेस ज्वाइन किया, और कंटिन्यू जंगल में जाके अगर टाइम मिलता था तब अपने बस शुरू भी बजा लेता था।
नहीं बहुत
तो
बढ़िया। आई थिंक
आपके साथ कनेक्ट होके बहुत अच्छा लगा। और मेरी एक ख्वाहिश थी, मैं 10 क्लास से बांसुरी सीखना चाहता था, मगर वो कुछ वजह कारणों की वजह से नहीं हो पाया। मेरा एक दोस्त था यहीं पे, उससे मैंने बोला, वो बोल रहा था मैं सिखाऊंगा, मगर उसको भी टाइम नहीं मिल पाता था। तो अ, वो नहीं हो पाया। फिर मैंने वो लिंक, आपकी जो लिंक देखी, और उससे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिला। आपका जो कम्युनिकेशन स्किल है, एक्चुअली महाराष्ट्रियन को इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में थोड़ा दिक्कत होता था। तो मुझे प्रॉपरली हिंदी भी नहीं आती है, तो इसकी वजह से थोड़ा 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 मैंने आपकी ये दो बातें सीखी। जब मैं मेरा कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स भी सीखा इसमें से, आपकी जो वीडियोस थे, आप जो बातें कर रहे थे, बाकी लोग भी आपसे जो सीख पाते थे। सबसे ज्यादा मैंने कम्युनिकेशन स्किल आपके आपके यहाँ से बहुत अच्छी तरह से सीखी। और ये तो सीखना ही था, तो इसकी वजह से आपके वीडियो देख के, और मैंने एक भी क्लास आपका मिस नहीं किया, तो बहुत ही अच्छे से सब कुछ आने लगा।
थैंक यू सो मच सुरेश जी, एंड आई रियली अप्रिशिएट कि यू नो दैट आप फंडामेंटली यू आर अ लर्नर। आप फ्लूट के अलावा कम्युनिकेशंस एंड छोटी छोटी चीजें सीख रहे हैं। मैं भी वैसे ही था, कमिंग फ्रॉम गुजराती मीडियम। मैं नहीं बोल सकता था इंग्लिश आज से कुछ 15 साल पहले या 18 साल पहले। बहुत वीक था मेरा गुजरात इंग्लिश, खाली गुजराती निकलता था मुंह से। बट ऑब्जर्व कर करके मैं अभी सीख, जो जो भी बोलता हूँ वैसे बोलता हूँ अभी। सो you are observing and you're saying that is very, I understand what you're saying that. So thank you so much, thank you so much everyone. Please have empathy by Suresh ji, because I understand the communication hassle. The whole reason why I started learning flute was the communication actually. Hi Vidya ji.
Hello, Hari Om, Halsi ji.
First of all, I should tell you not just congratulations, but I really appreciate the sincerity with which you have uploaded your videos. The way the way you've done your recording, everything perfect. You asked me questions around Janagana Mana notations. ये इसकी जगह पे ये change करूँ. I know that. I know all those things.
Okay. I don't know how to thank you. First of all, I'm from Bangalore, and I learned flute when I was in school band, the straight flute. And from then on, I wanted to learn. And it's been like 40 years, I think. And then suddenly this came up on my Facebook, and I think it was destined. And I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed your classes. And I think you have so much compassion for us to teach us from straight flute and go to side flute. I don't know how we can do that. Really, a most compassionate person. And about the program, I have attended so many courses, on MIT and Coursera. But when I compare to them, this is absolutely fantastic. I've never gone to a course like this with so much of mentorship and so much of material. I think I've barely touched 25% of your program, and I already have learned so much. I mean, this is the most fantastic program. I have kept on telling it, I think, to hundreds of people. It is just wonderful. And, like many of the other students have told, when I was supposed to play 150 BPM, I thought it's impossible. How can we play that speed? And automatically it has come.
Yeah.
And even that Bhopali and all, the tune would not even stay in my mind. But in 1 week, I'm able to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like magic. I think if ever I have to give any suggestion to any student, just follow the structure. There are actually no challenges. I thought I felt there was no challenge at all. Just follow blindly.
Yeah.
And for me, the challenge was I had to travel for the 10 days just before 23rd. I went to Kumbh Mel and then I had some visitors. So for 10 days, I couldn't practice. So then to submit, it was like non-stop, 4 5 days from morning till evening. My family, I told I'm going on a holiday. I locked myself in a room and I did everything. So it was great. And I think the mentors were wonderful. First, it was Suresh ji and then Sujit sir. And he picked up things which I was so blind to, I thought I was playing correctly, but he could pick those nuances which I was completely blind to.
Yeah.
So the mentorship program is absolutely fantastic. And then I can say, I don't know how to give you Guru Dakshina. It'll be like we have, we'll say that Rund is there, no? It'll never be complete. I am absolutely floored with this program. Thank you
so much.
very, very much.
Thank you so much, Vidyaji, and I'm so glad that you all are making the use of it. And especially this is that whatever that we do is for this day. Where
Yes.
to interact with the finishers because you are actually implementing that and going
Absolutely.
through the journey and staying on track and implementing it, because it's not just about learning some instrument or something. It's about becoming that person when you are able to play that instrument
And my greatest takeaway is you have connected me to something divine. I can just now, I think my soul is in a different plane now. That's the most best gift I have got.
and you are doing it so sincerely. I see your videos very foundation finisher. This is video one. The way it's everything in a
I
very
just followed what you told. I just followed your instruction.
You followed it to the T. So that's amazing. Thank you so much, Vidyaji. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Forward
so
to you.
much. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Everyone, please have MPTY Vidyaji. And I think I have few more. Sachin Gupta ji, I don't know if you're there. Pawan Gupta ji, sorry. Pawan Gupta ji. Yes, Pawan ji, if you can switch on your video, Pawan ji. Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening to all.
Good evening. Good evening.
So मैंने सबका सुना, ठीक है ना? तो जस्ट मैं ब्रीफ में बताता हूँ मेरी जर्नी कहाँ से शुरू हुई इस फ्लूट की। प्रायर टू दिस कोई ऐसा मैं इंस्ट्रूमेंट नहीं बजाता था, तो मेरी मिसेस हमेशा बोलती थी तुम योगा नहीं करते। एक्चुअली इन आई डिफीटेड द ब्लड कैंसर इन 2021, right? So I diagnosed with the blood cancer, but I defeated that. So लेकिन एक रूटीन पे होता है ना, डॉक्टर भी बोलता है कि आपकी योगा करो, थोड़ा सा ये सब करो, वो सब करो। तो मैं सोचा यार जब हवा ही निकालना है तो कहीं अच्छी जगह निकालो हवा। तो मैंने एक एडवर्टीजमेंट में फेसबुक पे से देख रहा था, फिर आपका एडवर्टीजमेंट आया, फिर मैंने जो वेबिनार्स होते हैं उनके लिए रजिस्टर किया। लेकिन समहाउ क्या हुआ, मैं उस वेबिनार को पे मैंने कंपनी टूर पे था तो मैं अटेंड नहीं कर पाया। तो फिर भी मैंने दोबारा किया। तो मैंने जर्नी तो स्टार्ट कर दिया, लेकिन इशू क्या हुआ, मैंने शायद 20 to 30% ही क्लासेस ज्वाइन किए होंगे, क्योंकि ऑफिस का टाइमिंग ऐसे है। तो लेकिन मैंने एक आदत बना ली थी, फ्लूट मेरे साथ में हमेशा होता था। जब मैं सो रहा हूँ तो बेड पे मेरे साथ में रहेगा, जब मैं उठूंगा तो फ्लूट लेके उठूंगा, भले बजाऊं या ना बजाऊं। फिर आपने एक बार बीच में चैलेंज बोला था, चलो स्टूडेंट्स सभी लोग चैलेंज लो कि 10 मिनट डेली बजाना है। तो मैंने सोचा कि चलो 10 मिनट में कैलेंडर भी निकाल के लाया कि आज मैंने कितने मिनट बजाया, लेकिन नहीं, शायद ही मैं 1 मिनट कभी बजाता था, वो जो है ब्लो करता था, नहीं निकलता था। तो लेकिन कंटिन्यूएशन मतलब फिर मुझे शक हुआ कि मेरी ए फ्लूट खराब तो नहीं है, जो जैसे आप भी बताते हो कि यार फ्लूट खराब नहीं है, बजाना सीखो पहले, ठीक है। तो मैंने सी फ्लूट भी ऑर्डर किया, तो उसमें भी वही समस्या थी। तो मैं सोचा कि अपने आप में ही प्रॉब्लम है अभी। तो सेशन भी खत्म हो गया मेरा, जो जिस बैच में मैंने ज्वाइन किया था अगस्त वाले में, वो भी खत्म हो गया। फिर था कि जिनको आगे कंटिन्यू करना है, आगे में ज्वाइन करना है, तो मैंने वो भी ज्वाइन कर लिया। लेकिन फिर मैं अपने पेस से बजाता रहा। फिर हुआ कि मेंटर एलोकेट हो रहे हैं, मैंने कहा चलो मेंटर को भी मैं ले लेता हूँ, एलोकेट करो। तो मुझे जो है अनिरुद्ध सर मिले, उन्होंने ग्रुप में बनाया। तो मैंने जब लास्ट में आपकी मैंने लास्ट क्लास ज्वाइन किया था, तो उस समय राग भोपाली का सेकंड वाला गापा दशा वाला बजा रहे थे। तो यही था कि यार जब ठीक से हवा नहीं निकल रही है तो एक कहाँ से भी बच पाएगा। लेकिन उस क्लास के बाद फिर मैंने राग भोपाली 2 को ही प्रैक्टिस किया, और मैंने सेकंड वीडियो अलंकार के बाद राग भोपाली 2 ही दिया। उसके बाद वन बजाया था, फिर जनगण बजाया। सारी प्रैक्टिस उसी पे थी। तो जैसे सम टाइम क्या होता है कि अब जैसे मैंने सोचा कि इवेल्युएशन में क्या होगा कि आपकी ठीक से आवाज निकल रही है कि नहीं निकल रही है, बीट पे निकल रही है कि नहीं निकल रही है। तो सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज मेरे पास में आया है बीट पे निकालना, ठीक है ना, कि वो 9th बीट पे निकालना। तो मैंने कम से कम 10-15 बार रिकॉर्डिंग किया, कोई 7 पे बजे, कोई 5 पे बजे, कोई इस पे बजे, लेकिन 9 पे ना बजे। तो मैं एकदम वो हो गया। मैंने सर को टेलीग्राम पे लिखा 1 to 1, सर मैं अपने इंजॉय के लिए फ्लूट बजा रहा हूँ, मैं एफएफसी के लिए नहीं कर पाऊंगा, तो मुझसे 9 पे नहीं बजेगा। तो मैंने भले ब्लड कैंसर को हरा दिया, लेकिन मैं 9 बीट पे नहीं बजा पाऊंगा, मेरे माइंडसेट पे इतना आ गया। तो लेकिन फिर मैंने क्या किया, मैंने देखा, फिर शाम को उस मैसेज को देखा, अनरीड में पड़ा था, फिर मैंने उसको डिलीट किया कि अभी सर ने नहीं देखा है। तो फिर मैंने रिकॉर्ड किया। तो जस्ट यू वोंट बिलीव सर कि राग भोपाली 2 जिस दिन मेरा अप्रूव हुआ, शायद जो जो मेरा कैंसर के समय बोन मैरो का रिजल्ट आने पे मैं खुश नहीं होगा, मैंने वो खुश हुआ। मैं फैमिली में आके पूरा इंजॉय किया, पार्टी मनाई कि मेरा राग भोपाली 2 आज क्लियर हो गया। उसके बाद फिर राग भोपाली 1 किया, फिर जनगण 1 किया। क्योंकि मैं ये नहीं समझता था कि इतने माइन्यूटली चीजों को इवेल्युएट किया जाता है। जैसे मैं ग्रुप पे भी डाला हूँ, तो अब जैसा था कि लास्ट में आपको ग प ध सा ग प ध वहां पे जाके क्लोज करना है, तो मैंने पहले क्लोज कर दिया। एक तो इतने, उसके बाद रिकॉर्ड हुआ, अंत में दा ही नहीं बजाया, बोले आप फिर से बजाओ। और सबसे बड़ा चैलेंजिंग तो रिकॉर्ड करके सामने उसमें किसी का फोन आएगा, कोई दरवाजा खटखटा देगा, कोई ये कर देगा। तो लॉट्स ऑफ द चैलेंज। फिर इस सेशन में पता लगा, क्योंकि मैं क्लास में नहीं लेकिन मैं ग्रुप में अटैच था कंटिन्यूसली, तो किसी ने बोला 7 मार्च को लास्ट है, और मैंने अपने आप से प्रॉमिस किया था कि 27 मार्च को मैं टी शर्ट पहनूंगा, ठीक है ना, और मैं सर्टिफिकेट लूंगा। लेकिन मुझे ये नहीं पता था कि 7 तारीख लास्ट डेट है। तो मैंने कहा चलो मैं बीच में भी करूंगा, मैं सर से स्पेशल रिक्वेस्ट कर लूंगा कि मेरा इवेलुएट करते हैं, लेकिन मुझे टी शर्ट और जो है एक वो दे दे। मैंने अपने आप से प्रॉमिस किया था। लेकिन आई विल सल्यूट टू अनिरुद्ध सर, ठीक है ना। तो जब भी मैं उनको पोस्ट करूं उनके पर्सनल चैट पे, तो एक आध घंटे में वो भले चाहे जैसे बिजी रहे, मुझे इवेलुएट करके दे देते थे। तो समहाउ मैंने 7 तारीख को ही सुबह ऑफिस जाने के पहले, मैं उस दिन 5 बजे उठ गया था, मुझे नींद नहीं आई थी, मैं 5 बजे से जनगण मन बजा रहा हूँ। हमारी फैमिली वाले को सबको याद हो गया जनगण, वो कहीं माधा ना बजे, कहीं ये ना बजे। तो एंड में जब मैं नाश्ता ही कर रहा था, नाश्ता करने के पहले मैंने अनुज सर को भेजा कि साहब देखो, ये बजा दिया, अगर ये खराब होगा तो बस मैं 10 मिनट में ऑफिस निकलने वाला हूँ, मेरे पास 5 मिनट है, मैं एक बार फिर ट्राई करके जाऊंगा। मैंने इतनी हिम्मत रखी थी। तो लेकिन उन्होंने बोला कि ठीक है यार, 2 हैं, ठीक है ना, लेकिन आप जमा कर दो, ये थोड़ा सा ठीक कर लेना। मैंने कहा कि ठीक है। और जब मैंने मेल पे, मैं ऑफिस में था, जब मैंने मेल देखा कि हर्षदवे.com, ने कहा कि लगता है कि रिजेक्ट हुआ, कि कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन आया, देन दैट मोमेंट, ठीक है। तो मतलब आई कैन नॉट एक्सप्रेस माई सेल्फ कि वो जो मेल देख के मैंने सर्टिफिकेट, मैं कभी स्टेटस पे नहीं लगा था फेसबुक कर रहे हो, लेकिन मैंने सर्टिफिकेट लगाया था कि आई ग्रेजुएट इन फ्लूट गंधर्व, राइट। सो दिस जर्नी वाज फंटाबुलस, और मैंने इसको बहुत इंजॉय किया, और ये अब मेरे लाइफ का पार्ट बन गया। इवन दो जैसे मुझे चाय पीने के पहले का अगर 2 मिनट बचता है, मैं 2 मिनट भी फूंक लेता हूँ एक बार, उसके बाद चाय पीता हूँ। तो इस तरीके का क्रेज है, और ये आगे भी रहेगा, एंड आई एम एंजॉय।
और
थैंक
कहाँ
यू
से
फॉर
है
दिस।
पवन जी, कहाँ से है?
सर मैं अभी अहमदाबाद में हूँ।
अब अहमदाबाद में हो? ओके ओके।
हाँ, मैं अहमदाबाद में हूँ। पहले मैं इधर गुड़गांव में था, जहाँ पे मेरा ट्रीटमेंट चला था कंप्लीट, लगभग 110 कीमोथेरेपी वगैरह हुई थी। तो नाउ आई एम फुल्ली रिकवर्ड, बट आई एम एंजॉयिंग माई लाइफ। और ये मेरा, अगर मैं उसके हिसाब से देखूं, इट इज माई दी 4th बर्थडे। सो आई एम प्लेइंग द फ्लूट।
Thank you
Yes.
so much, Pawanji, for sharing that, and happy that you've recovered, and you are so happy, and you are, I love the way you are saying. It shows the way you are as a person, and it's great the way you've taken it up and you've followed it through. You are a fighter, Pawanji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, everyone, please type MPTY Pawanji. Okay, let's let me see if I missed, if in the panelists, if I missed anyone, please let me know. If anybody I missed, I think we've covered all of them. Okay, let me just check if there is okay, I think I've covered everyone. You missed adding me. Okay, Hariteja. Okay, Hariteja ji, you can just become the panelist now. Yes, please. Yes, Hariteja.
Hello.
Yes.
Am I visible?
Yes, you got your foundation
Yeah.
finish your shirt. Good.
Yes. I was wearing this to show everyone.
Nice.
So yeah. First of all, I want to thank you, sir. This is the most organized and well-structured music class. It was I actually started my music learning flute 3-4 years back, but not much of a progress. I just attended 3 to 4 classes from a previous mentor. But the problem was sometimes he used to be busy and we used to skip classes and everything. So I have nowhere to refer any material or anything if he is not available. So I gave up that journey, and I've joined this session on September 23rd class. So basically, I'm a software engineer. So most of the time I was scrolling Instagram and wasting my time in whatever leisure I get. So the Mondays the class started, and Saturday I was scrolling and I got this the ad which I saw. I was it rang a bell, maybe this is the chance to start the flute journey again. So I've registered and I've started. Attended the orientation, everything. So whatever the time waste which I'm doing with this scrolling and everything, I've started with this thing. I felt more productive. So the only thing I've promised to myself is I will stick to this class no matter what. Even it is okay for me to fail, even if I don't finish it properly, but I'll attend to the end of the class without missing. So I've successfully attended every class, not only 1-2 classes which I've not attended because of my meetings. And later in the same day, I used to finish the recordings as well. I used to refer the recording. So now I'm in a decent shape. I can play it well, and I'm very confident. And this is a thing which I can proudly say, I've achieved a milestone. So when I can learn this thing, so I can further also go to. I'm from zero to something, so I can move to much greater heights. So and I'm eagerly waiting to join the diamond class. So. Uh, and I would like to mention Sujit Nair for the mentorship. I think the mentorship started from our batch only, so that's the first time you have introduced. So I finished in the January 7th, I think, that's a batch which ended,
Yeah.
and that was a fantastic journey.
Thank
I
you
would
so
like to thank you, and the framework especially. The only USP for this music class is the framework. Like whatever the digital content you are providing, I think everybody in the session will agree to it. So that's the unique thing. No one else had it. It's like a university program or a course, MIT program or something. So if you can leverage to all the other instruments as well, that would be a greater good you would be doing to a society. If whoever is want to learn some other instrument. So if you could lend them this idea or something, so that will be a very great thing.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Hariteja. More power to you. Everyone, please have empathy by Hariteja. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. I hope I've covered everybody. If I've missed anyone, just type me in the chat box. If anybody who's completed foundation finisher after February, if I've missed it, please let me know if I've missed anybody. Yeah. So it's every single one of you, believe me, it is possible to sometimes we don't know what's our true potential, whether it is music, but if you follow that path, if you keep taking action, you will reach the destination. And this is a very simple way to identify. In 3 months' time, what is possible, probably you would not know. But if you just stay on track, a little bit of focus and a little bit of clarity, if you have, then you can progress very easily. And I think more than anything, I believe that once you that discipline that you follow through in flute learning, and once you get the result, that will not just get you a skill, but it will reflect in even other areas of your life, whatever that you do. Because my mentor used to keep telling me that how how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you get result in one area, you will result in every single area of your life. So keep practicing whenever you get your time, and a little bit of time that you get, and just follow the milestones, and you can keep doing that. Yeah. So all those learners who have just attended, I hope that you have, if you not yet finished your foundation, you found this helpful, inspiring, because knowledge, practice, and inspiration, only when all these three comes together, only then you progress. So I hope the session has been helpful and inspiring to all of you. And I want to congratulate all the finishers once again, because it's you because of whom I've built this community. So for me, every single finisher, I always check personally all the finishers before I give the certificate, because I am always curious about the perfection, with which. So every single one of you, when you get this, it's truly that you deserve it. That's why you got it. Nobody has just got it just for the sake of it. So for me, it is very, very special, and you got it. That is even more special for me. So thank you so much, and all the best. Take care. We'll keep learning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.